So my name is Kula Budi, founder of Fitness Wars, and I'm also Mr. Wild Kenya.
Come on now. Yeah. Mr. Naitwa Kula Budi. Winnie, all the Winnies and all the ladies.
All the
Kula
Winnies.
Budi. Okay, go. No. All the ladies called Winnie, not Winnies. Yes, go ahead.
My name is Alvin Lee Anyumba, and I'm also a founder of Fitness Wars, and I'm a bodyweight fitness coach.
Yeah. All right.
My name is Attila Merdin, also a co-founder of Fitness Wars, and I'm just passionate about fitness.
Now, where did this idea start? How did it come to? How did you guys decide? Let's start with Fitness Wars, rather.
You want me to take that?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so Fitness Wars was actually born over lunch.
Oh, okay.
As guys were eating, we love food. Clearly, you can see that we love food.
Kwa kula food mimi naonekana napenda.
Yeah, just like my name suggests.
Nyinyi munainua chakula na chuma.
Yeah. So as guys were having lunch at a friend's place, and you know, one of those times when we're just talking about nothing in particular, just to pass time, and then me and him just decided to challenge ourselves. So it was supposed to be a simple competition with a phone recording, just to prove, you know, who's better.
Actually, I've missed a very big point. The point is I left his gym and I went to another gym. That was the main point. So he caught feelings that I left the gym. So he was like, my gym is better than yours and etc. So I said, telling him my gym is actually better than he thinks. So he said, I want to grow here, or I want to become stronger here. So we said, you know what, there's only one way to prove it. Let's have our own competition and let's invite people to come. So as we said, now doing trash talking on social media, we got big traction, big interest. So we decided to make it bigger than ourselves, and then we made it now for charity, in that people just come, do their donations as an entry fee, and they come to watch us compete. But it wasn't only us two. We decided to add other athletes who also have such issues amongst themselves. Yeah, and the first event was bigger than you expected. Yes.
And so when somebody walks into Fitness Wars, which is happening tomorrow, yes?
Yes,
tomorrow. At Alpha Fit.
Yes.
Along Road. What are they expect? What am I walking into? What am I seeing?
First of all, when you walk in, you're gonna be expected to.
It's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
One, at least ni simu mzuri.
You're gonna see the kids there. We usually, what we do is we circulate around Nairobi, and we go to every edition we have, we go to different children's home. So we usually bring the kids at the event. So they'll be there, they'll have a VIP viewing of what's happening. You can interact with them, you can see them, you can talk to them and find out what they need. And this time we're doing it for a children's home called Voice of Hope. Mr. Kula will tell you that. But we're expecting, or you would be expecting a lot of hype, a lot of psych, a lot of, it's just crazy. The crowd goes crazy. You see your biggest fitness idols, you know, drop weights, go head to head. And the best thing about it is most of the competitors actually are not guys who live in the gym. They're people who have the normal 8 to 5 jobs. But they just take 1 hour of their day to, you know, do workouts and all, and they come to compete for all for the good of the children. Yeah.
So there are different categories.
Yes.
I gather. So what are some of the categories?
Yeah, the best person to answer that question is
me.
Dingo.
So the different categories we are, it's about your weight, your gender. Of course, for now we don't have female versus male. So those are part of the categories, and also according to the weights they are able to lift. That's how we do it. Then we pair the people together against each other to compete on the D-Day. Now we have like the people who are very like beginners at the gym till the advanced athletes who are at the gym. Some are trainers against trainers. Others are clients of trainers against clients of another trainer. Others are just workmates, others are just gym mates, that stuff. And also we have a group workout also. Actually what you're seeing at Fitness Wars is WWE, but fitness version. That's it, basically, with an entrance fee of donations to support each and every children's home, underprivileged children's home in the country right now, because there are very many. So we just handle one at a time with each event. Yes.
So if is it like, are we doing the person who has the most, the guy who can lift the most weight?
Oh,
the guy who can lunges.
Okay. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Now it's fitness
burpees.
wars. It's fitness wars. It's fitness wars. Fitness wars is literally what it says. It's not strength wars. It's not strongman. It is fitness. Fitness is all round. You have to be good at running, climbing, jumping, pushing weights, body weight workouts. You have to be good at everything. Soon we shall even have swimming in it. So everything has to be combined.
All around.
We are digging the pool.
Exactly.
The
So
pool.
the last event we had bigger people who won, people who looked fit. So looking fit doesn't mean you're going to win. You know, it's also about mental strategy. You have to also strategize how you're going to do that. Yeah, so that's basically it.
I don't know if Abel, do we have the video ready? Okay, there's so much going on. Munanisikia huko juu? Okay. All right, do you have the video ready? All right, so let's take a look at a snippet of what it will look like.
Yeah. That's a good shake, man.
Yeah, so that's like what it looks like. Those are push-ups.
Yeah, dips.
Those are dips right
Those are
there.
dips. Those are pull-ups. That's Kula Body.
Yeah.
And that's competing about.
Anakula chuma.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Look at you. That's
She's money.
yes.
Yeah, that's
That's the first one. Do you have the other one?
the first one. That was the first event, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the first event.
Yes.
So you mentioned a very important component. We're going to get the second one up in a short while just to talk about it as well.
Yeah.
But now, this time around, Kula, you said you're going to Voice of Hope.
Voice of
Yeah.
Hope. It's from Kaya.
So basically what we do at Fitness Wars is we identify a few children's homes. We give them a pre-visit.
Yeah.
We interact with the kids. We talk to them just to find out what it is exactly they need. And then we go back, we have a meeting,
Yes.
and we look at which guys are really desperately in need. So we visited a Voice of Hope. It's in Kayole, Matopeni area to be very precise. And thinking of Kayole, I hope Calligraph is listening.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's your area. You need
And
to
my
show up at Fitness Wars. And of course, the MCAs and everyone involved in Kayole.
Kayole, yes.
So basically, this children's home has 30 kids. 7 of them are high school going. 3 of them are very young, below 1 year. Then the rest are primary going. So what we are looking at is not just bringing them food and just bringing them a few clothes. We're also looking at school fees, okay? Because the high school going ones, of course, it's almost a new year.
Yeah.
So probably,
That's what everybody's thinking
yeah, we
about,
know
yeah.
how January usually is. So we are also asking guys, we have a pay bill number, which we'll share to you guys. You can send in your donations there because it should go a long way in helping the school fees for the kids. And of course, all your donations of that day will be highly appreciated. Yeah, so be there, meet the kids, interact with them. Some
So the
other
kids
guys,
gonna be there?
the kids are going to be there. We'll put them in a VIP ring where they can see everything. You can easily access them. And we even been getting calls from people who want to do long-term adaptation of the kids. And we really appreciate that. We welcome you to the event. It's an easier way to interact with the kids. And you know, energy flows. You can bond with 1 or 2 and you pick up from there. Yeah.
And so, what are people expected to come with, like in terms of donations? What do you want guys to bring?
People bring beddings, clothing, stationaries, that is books, pencils, sharpeners, rubbers. We have toiletries, we have sanitaries, we have school fees, food, cereals, grains, everything that you need at home is what they need.
Is what they need as well.
I would like to make a point about the donations.
Yeah.
So as far as clothing is concerned, I would tell you that these are kids between the ages of a few months to at most 15
3 months
years.
as in just like
Yeah, there's one who's
infants.
actually 2 months old. Yeah, so it's from 2 months old to about 15 years. So if you bring a 6-inch heel, if you bring a 6-inch heel, or you know those baggy pants, or you bring, you know, Willis's jacket.
In the blanket.
Yeah, it's
I know what you're saying.
yeah. So at least we need to be very, you know, interactive, so that we know these kids need this. Most of us have kids at home. We have brothers. We have younger sisters. So you can easily relate to it. Yeah.
All right, and so we have that other clip as well. You'll help us explain to the people what's happening.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So.
That's the second, the second.
This is the second one.
Yes.
So this is going to be the third one.
Yeah, this is the third one. And the first one we had 300 people attend out of 1,000 people in and out. I almost turned back. I was so scared. But yeah, we didn't expect it. And so we had vendors coming in. We had motorcycle sponsors who were coming in. We had USN. We have Nywele Nzuri, which is a salon at a salon and spa at Junction Mall. G-Money was our MC. We had Polycarp from Sauti Sol from doing the group workout against his brother. That there is Bill. He's an amputee. He has one leg. He's a rider.
Yeah, no excuses.
No excuses.
And he's going to compete again.
Yes.
So
he's going to compete again. So we have to come and see this, man. So no one has an excuse not to work out. He lost his leg during when he was riding a bike, but he still comes to the gym and he works out.
And it still works out.
Yeah.
So all of you guys are participating. I'm a Nyinyi, as we saw clearly when you are steam. You'll be participating?
no, we're just organizing for
Okay.
now. The first one, they participated because it was something between
Themselves.
but then it also brought a good hype because they influence it very well on social media. So, but there's been a lot of talks about trying to get me to participate.
He will.
He will. Trust me, he will.
I don't know about that, but labda tunaweza enda na wewe.
Sisi ni wale wa match.
Match.
Si match.
It will figure.
Itafika. Tulikuwa tunasema ni kama ni mbali, but it's going to come. But you also mentioned something important. Maybe you can also touch on it in terms of fitness versus, you know, how looks can be deceiving.
Yes.
So basically, we had, when you look at someone and you see them having muscles, people think that this guy is generally fit. But they
Look
forget.
at Kula over here.
You see, like guys, the way Kula looks, you can think he's generally fit.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Not think. I am fit.
if you tell him to do 5 burpees, or if you tell him to go on the bike, or if you tell him to go on the treadmill or run sprints, then you find that this guy has only concentrated on one aspect. Hiyo ni kuinua chuma tu. So you find guys who, like some guys, like what Alvin said, some guys would walk in the event who are competing and everyone would say, no, this guy has won because kifua iko hapa, mkono ndio hii, you know. But when you reach a point where you're doing 5 burpees to test your cardiovascular or your conditioning, then the guy does 5 and he's finished.
Dead.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, exactly. So we try, especially with him coming up with the workouts, we try and test all that, your strength, your power, and your cardiovascular, basically, exercise, you know. So you have to be an all-round athlete. You just don't go in inua chuma alafu, you forget about your nasema pums, you forget about your pums, you know, and all that. So it's very important for us, especially for us three, it's very important that we touch on all aspects of fitness so that you're all-round athletes.
And is that something as well you're trying to push in terms of as a message?
Yes.
Because I see a lot of people, the same thing, and we've even had nutritionists here who come and say, ukiangalia, oh, that's Walter.
Yeah,
okay, ukiangalia mtu kama Willis.
Yes.
Na mtu kama Timo. Timo, kuja kidogo. Hautaki kuja. Na Timo hapo hivyo, you would think that, or mimi na Hussein Mohammed.
Yes.
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 You would think that Hussein Mohammed is the one who
will
because
beat
of
you.
his size, anakaa ni kama ako fit. Ngoja Hussein, tulia. Hussein is saying, let me say, and I quote, he says, because Hussein, Hussein anasema I am not an elephant. I am very fit. Na anasema tukutane grao leo jioni. But in his defense, he plays a lot of football and he's very good at it.
Yes.
So people would think that, you know, somebody who looks smaller is fitter.
Is fit, yes. That's a big lie. And even if you play football every evening, still a big lie. I'm not going to lie to you. Come and we test everything. Because look at this. This is a competition where we're doing a circuit in a sprinting. Imagine Usain Bolt or 100 meters race and you're doing 10 back squats of moderate to heavyweight. Then after that you run and do 15 pull-ups. Then run and do farmer's walk, unabeba chuma, and you're running. Then do 20 push-ups. Something of a sort, non-stop, pa. Do you know how tiresome that is? Yeah, so how will football help you there?
So if you, wait a minute, so what you're saying is and of course not to scare people not to join, but so it is different, you do
it's a
combination,
workout.
Like that's what you
yes,
call it.
It's a combination of weight, compound movements, and body weight movements, plus metabolic conditioning movements at the same time.
So the thing, is it like, are people doing sets?
No, we're not doing sets. It's one circuit,
okay.
one set. Who finishes it the fastest?
Ah, so it's time.
Now that's time. Because we brought in that timed aspect for this one. Whoever finishes this circuit in the least time is the overall winner. Yeah. Then next time we have the same. Then we shall have another event for all champions, where all champions in all those 3-4 occasions come and compete amongst themselves to get the final one. Overall one, yeah, for the year. Yeah.
That's actually something.
Yes.
So mimi na maybe hapa hivi sisi ni wa March next year. In fact, we will start a build up to Fitness Wars 2019.
Yes.
You already know.
Yes.
No, you're not ready. You're not ready. All right. So you said if somebody wants to get involved. Another question now, post the event, is that you guys can still...
Yeah, so what we do is we don't just do an event and then everyone goes home.
Yes.
Because, of course, after we've gotten all the donations, and by there, just to put some statistics down, in the very first event, which we were just, you know, measuring ego, we actually ended up with a whole pickup of donations.
Yes.
In the second one, we were just expecting to get a little bit more. We ended up with a whole lorry. I have no idea what we'll get tomorrow. We have no idea. We might lack space. We might get 3 lorries. That would be awesome. So anyway, so once we collect all the donations, we plan a day with the athletes and the judges.
Yes.
Because we have very professional judges for the event. We all get together. We go to the children's home. We gift them with the donations. We spend time with them.
Yes.
We paint the place. We improve it. We make it look nicer. Yes. We spend time with them, and you know, just make them feel like they are actually a part of us.
Yes.
And then also, the very important thing to mention is these young kids, most of them have some talents in them.
Yes.
So like in the last one, we had kids do some really nice paintings of fitness people. Most of them drew Alvin, I don't know why, with crazy hair. So we ended up auctioning these pictures at the event, and they really got a really good response.
Yes.
And this time round, the same thing is happening. The kids are making their project. We don't know what it is. It's supposed to be a surprise. So they will just show up with it tomorrow. So come ready to, you know, buy something made by the kids. Yes.
All right, I must say it's a pretty good initiative, and wish you all the best. But you have at least this opportunity to say it's at Alpha Fit.
Yes, it's at Alpha Fit.
That's on Ngong Road. Opposite Marsabit Plaza or Ligindogo, whichever you want.
Yeah, everyone knows Marsabit Plaza.
Maps.
Trust me. Yes.
It's right there as well. And so if you guys want to get involved, what's the pay bill?
So the pay bill number, if you will give me 1 minute, would be, you can be talking about some other thing.
So the location is Alpha Fit Gym, tomorrow at 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. It's opposite Marsabit Plaza. Entrance is just donations. Bring monetary or non-monetary. It's okay. Just come with your donations. Get ready to buy anything from the vendors. We have USN on board, who is currently our main sponsor. We have Nywele Nzuri, who do spa and saloon work. We have Paula's Fit Kitchen.
Alpha Fit.
They do good food, you know, nyama choma, kila
Healthy.
kitu.
Nyama
Healthy.
choma.
Yes, the healthy way. Then you have Alpha Fit themselves, which is the venue. Those are also our sponsors. Yeah, that's
So
basically it.
wakuje.
Oh yeah, so back to the pay bill number.
Back to the matter.
This is the most important part. The number is 763298.
Yes.
763298. So your donations will be really, really highly appreciated.
Yes.
It will go a long way into helping these kids.
Yeah.
Their school fees, their survival, their everyday life.
Yeah.
And you know, you'll also feel like you're a part of something big.
Yeah. And these kids actually don't have the chance to come out of their place.
Yeah.
So we literally bring them
out
to experience the world, and it's something very important. Imagine you're home and you don't come out. You know, it fails. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, there's this story. I was talking to this small kid. He is now 14 years old.
Yeah.
He was adopted when he was 5 months old. He has never left the children's home.
Never.
14 years later.
Yeah.
Never.
He's never come out of the gate.
Yeah.
Because they have, that was a different children's home. They have a school in the compound.
Yes.
So he has literally never
Never
left that compound. So what we're doing is just trying to give them a normal kids' day out.
Yes.
Make them feel like it's a normal family setting, you know, where you have a night, almost said a night out. You have a day out. So you get a treat, you get a nice haircut, you get small gifts, just a normal kids' life.
Actually, Nywele Nzuri does that for all the kids. Gives them, they plait the hair for the girls, haircuts for the boys, and then even massages for all the athletes also.
All right. So I tell you what, that's the best place to get involved, best place to be. Kesho.
Yes.
Go and support Maleko Youth. Oyole. I say Oyole. Wait, Calligraph. Come on,
We want Calligraph to versus Red Sun for the next one.
Manager, huh?
How do you see Calligraph versus Red Sun for match?
Hiyo ni sawa. Red Sun unajua umezoea kukasirika. Soja! Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Anyway, anything is possible. If it helps the kids, why not?
For the kids.
So, Oyole, Jones, kama unasikia, show up Kesho.
Yeah, be there, be there, be there.
That's what's going down, Kesho. But that's you can also follow them where you are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for coming. The flexing and the movements will be for another day.
Yes.
Mr. Kenya pia tunakutafuta. Mr. World Kenya.
Yes.
Oh, and let me cut you short for a minute. You also need to be a part of us and make us grow, make us reach even more children's home, make us go outside the boundaries of Nairobi.
Yes.
Because this is a national thing, probably outside the boundaries of Kenya.
Yeah.
So the best way you can do that, you can follow our Instagram page.
Yes.
That is Fitness Wars with one S.
Yeah.
Fitness Wars with one S. It comes as fewer. Please follow us, make us grow. We need you. We need everyone to be a part of this.
Yes,
and also, you can follow me personally as Mr. World Kenya. That is Kula_Budi. That's my Instagram page.
And me, I'm Alvin Lee Fitness. Plain and simple across all platforms. Yeah.
For me, it's just Merdin Attila.
Merdin.
M-E-R-D-I-N, Attila.
Right. Yes. Well, we're going to take a picture after and post, so don't worry about that. Yes. Right, coming up next, Roy T-Boy has got you sorted up, Evo. You know, got some music that's coming through. Anyway, my wife is from Kayole, so amesema asanteni sana kwa kuchagua Kayole.
Yes.
Yes.
Sana.
I come from Oyole, 1960. Respect the OGs. Right, so we take a break first. All right, so we're going to take a break, and then after that, Roy T-Boy is on the other side. It's Level Up Friday. So if you have any music that you feel is going to kickstart your day, you can tweet us. The hashtag is Level Up Fridays, hashtag Daybreak at Citizen TV Kenya. Sindio? Usienda bali, cheza karibu. Tuna come back after this.